Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep, welcome back to Pacific Paradise, and welcome back to this island we find ourselves on. Last time we were running around, we were getting leather and making water skins. So our little campsite is beginning to look a little bit more, well, a little bit more full. We have 2 water stills, we have the smoker with a little bit of meat on it. The food and water situation isn't too bad. We've also gathered a bunch of boxes, which includes a bunch of vehicle parts and some duct tape, which is kind of neat. We also have our tanning rack, so if we find rawhide, we can turn that into leather, but we can also use this to make things like water skins that we carry in our pants, which, well, we put all our water in. So we're going to do that. The things that we need to do this time, though, are get a load of clay. We need to get a load of clay together because we need to start getting things... take a little slurp. Oh, I can't. Gotta be hands-free. There we go. Yeah, we need to start getting the raft upgraded, and one of the things that we need to do to upgrade the raft is, oh, that is terrifying, is get ourselves some clay. So, we will need to build ourselves the refined pick, which is 2 leather, a stick, and 2 stone tools. We can do that quite easily. How much stuff have we got in my pants? 1 of 12. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff. I think I'll get rid of lashings. Lashings? I keep getting them confused. They're not lashings, they're fibrous leaves. They make lashings though. So, can I open that? I can. Let's get rid of these into a pile and then just chuck this rock down. Excellent. Can we hibbity hop? Now, it is 210. Sploosh. Not too bad. We're on a custom island, so the chances of running into sharks... Jesus Christ, I think I might have pooed. The game's just like, oh, here's some drum beat when you're thinking about getting eaten by a shark. Thank you, game. Anyway, yeah, we need the pick in order to get... What do we need this pick? Oh, in order to get clay. So let's grab some stuff from here. We need some air as well. So this is one of the wrecks we did put down. This is a big problem with wrecks, is that sometimes the game just puts rocks absolutely in the way, so that's not great. And that's what it's done here. Yeah, we shouldn't get sharks, but we could still get deep water sharks. We're still close enough to the abyss that this can happen. There is a rock in front of the door. The entire inside of this particular wreck we can't get into. Why would the game do this? Alright, cool. There's stuff in there, but we can't get in there. Oh, man. That kind of sucks. Alright, fine. Fine. That's excellent. So it's actually quite late in the day. It's 14:56. It's nearly 3 o'clock. Purple Poison Bite. It's nearly 3 o'clock. We did find another curious little bug, and that's that... these keep showing up. The Wally keeps showing up for every single survivor station or survivor hut that we found, including the ones on regular islands. And I'm just like, this is weird. So that's kind of interesting. Let's put ourselves together a pick, see if we can get some clay, because we need that in, pretty sure, in order to build the fuel still. So fuel still at the top, at the bottom. 2 clay. So we're going to need a fire pit. We're going to need the clay. We're going to need a couple of planks. We're going to need some sticks. It's a very expensive thing to make, but between that and the motor, yeah, definitely worth it. So we're going to need a couple of bits of leather. There's one there and one there. So that's the 2 bits of leather. We're going to need a stick. And we're going to need a tool. Stone tool. Right, that's 1. We can also use the pick to get more stone, which is kind of neat. So we need to find stone. Ooh. Alright, because I think we've already used quite a bit. I'm doing a little splishing and splashing. Oh, planks, you'll do. Because we'll need you before too long. Hippity and hoppity. And hippity and hoppity. Oh, more planks. In fact, what we can do is put that in there, pick that up, put that in my pants. Done. Another stone tool. I don't know if I do, so that can also go in my pants. So we've got most of the parts, and we just need the stick now. Oh, it is a rock. I thought it was coconut. I was like, why is there a coconut there? Quickly. So, food and water. It's okay. Everything's fine. There should be a stick in the forest. So, of all the places in the world that you can find sticks, the forest is one. Okay, cool. So that means we should be able to craft the refined pick. Dunzo! This is a very important tool if you want to get clay. Clay is super important if you want to make bricks. We are going to need quite a lot of it. There's a reasonable amount on the island. But the raft, oh yes, the raft is definitely not looking as upgraded as it could be. So that's fun. Where do we put the fuel still? We could put the fuel still over here, actually. That might be an interesting thing to do. So I'll put the boxes down here. And the reason I might put it there instead of on the island is mostly because we're going to need to farm potatoes as well. And they're going to be expensive. All right, get the parts. Oh, I was going to get the parts for the motor. We're trying to run before we can walk. Burp. All right. So we're going to need. We got the planks. We're going to need sticks. We're going to need lashings. We're going to need a fuel container. Right. So lashing. Is my pants full? No, because it's a container. Because it's a pile. There we go. So we've got the lashings. We need the jerry can. I'm pretty sure I saw a jerry can. In fact, I know where that one is. That's not even English either. I know where one is. Excellent. Well, I'm glad we could have this conversation. Sure. So I know where our jerry can is. We're going to need the sticks and we're going to need stones in order to make ourselves a fire pit. Okay. So as the sun is beginning to go down, we've only got an hour of daylight left. You might be able to... actually, I don't think you can because of the noise cancelling. You should not be able to hear the fan, which is on the floor, blowing at my getaway sticks because it is so incredibly hot here today. I recorded a vlog at the weekend about princess dresses. Well, not about princess dresses, Disney princess dresses, but about scientific observations like where silk comes from and how it comes from silk moths and what to feed them because... you can't feed them any old leaves, and how to extract it. And we kind of got in depth in a very scientific way about a very non-scientific subject. We even went into medieval Europe. It was an interesting vlog. So that was the last vlog. That was vlog 81. If you're not watching them, why not? They're a good time. But it was 27 degrees when I recorded that vlog. It is even hotter here today, and I'm just like, I'm British. I will probably melt. So we have 3, let me see, in order to make it, 3 rocks. So we have enough rocks for the fire pit. So we can do that. We're going to need the 4 sticks plus the 4, we're going to need 8 sticks. As the sun goes down on what was a beautiful day in paradise, a beautiful but short day, we're going to need to go back and then have a little sleep. So we can do that. I'm going to whip out the torch, Maglite, because we're on New Game Plus. So because New Game Plus, Maglite. But wait, yes? Is there more? Not really. Oh yeah, there's a rubber ducky, but... So the plan is have some meat. I'll do that. Okay, have some meat. Check our food and water situation, have a little slurp, then save, then sleep. And then we wake up, and it is, it's 5:52 in the morning, so not quite daylight. Daylight is just about to arrive on the other side. We're using the torche, and that's fine. Ignore the purple poison bows. I was told in the comments to put a triangle base with a light on top of it. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. I don't have access to the comments right now, but it's a worthy strategy. A purple foundation base, triangular foundation base. Will stop you walking into the purple poison boys. The words. Why are the words problematic at this moment in time? Probably because I'm trying to talk too fast. So the plan. There is a plan. The plan is motorize the raft, put some fuel in it, and get fuel production going, which is what we're doing, which is why we have the pickaxe. Once we have motorized the raft, we will gather resources from other islands. In fact, we will strip other islands because we're going to build a mansion. It's going to be big. A big, big house. There is a plan. If you remember the last house, we're going to build one bigger. But wait, there's more. Of course there's more. Then we might even consider removing some of these islands that we've mined the ass out of and replacing them with some custom ones. some classic ones, some ones from the past. So we can either mine the rocks, rocky rocks, or we can... where's my axe? Or we can not do that. Yeah, I'm going to need an axe. That's going to be a hard thing to do. Why did nobody tell me I dropped my axe somewhere? I'm pretty sure I dropped it on the beach and I said, remember where I dropped it? And completely forgot where it is. Alright. Yeah, this is not good. Do you have an axe? These guys sometimes have tools. Yeah, you have an axe. There we go. Yeah, as I say, sometimes these guys have tools. So if you find a survivor shelter, then sometimes they have that. So what we need is 8 sticks. Oh, alright. Pock. Pock. 3, 4. Alright, cool. I'm going to grab that and that. Is it looking a little bit more wet to anyone else? Look up at the sky. Oh yeah, no, that is definitely rain, but is it a storm? So the reason we're not chopping down the trees, so there's twofold reason why we're not chopping down the trees, is because... Oh yeah, jerry can. No! Is because we don't want to deforest our own island. We want to keep our own island looking nice, looking good, looking habitable. Which is why we'll deforest other people's islands, because, well, who cares at that point? So drop that down. 1 of 4, 1 of 4. Okay, I think we have everything that we need, except for the clay. We're going to need to put some farming plots down. I'm not entirely sure where to put them. Probably here for the time being. We can always break them later on. Okay, and I'll put the fuel still here as well. So you go down. You go down. Okay. And then we're going to need the planks and the clay. All right. We can do that. It's just rain today, isn't it? Oh, it is just rain. Water is down. Pop that away. Water is down. So we have a little drink from the stills, and then they can refill using the rainwater. So the stills do reclaim water from the rain itself. And another one, and that's about all we can do for the time being. So yeah, even though they do have fuel in them. Oh boy. Can we even see to mine anything? Not really. It's super dark down here. We don't even have the benefit of a thunderstorm. 1 and 2. Okay, good, excellent. So that's what we need that for. Unfortunately, it's kind of a late stage implement in terms of building stuff. Fortunately, your levels go by very quickly, so that's neat. And we'll need the planks. Okay, so can I build the fuel still? Yes, and we can rotate it as well. There we go. Fuel still is made. Now we don't have any fuel. We have some metal though. How much metal do we have in my pants? That's really fun. Nope. Oh, we need to build a hoe. Oh, yes we do. So farming. It's 2 corrugated metal to make a farm plot, but we need to make a hoe. That's under crafting and tools. So we need our hoe. 1 tool, 1 stick, 1 lashing. Easy peasy. Do you have any rocks? No, but I do know where there may be a tool. Huh? Yes, I do. In the stone circle. Yep, the stone circle, which may have stone tools. Weird that. Huh. Grab that. So what do we need? 1 stick and 1 lashing. Okay, easy peasy. Easy peasy. We can get this. So grab you, and then 1 lashing. Ooh. No, not in my pants. Not in my, oh, sometimes these have lashings. There we go. Oh, another one. Just all of the wallies. It's crazy. Right, oh, we could just make the hoe here. Hoe! It's crude! It's a crude hoe! Wait, it's a crude hoe! We can now do farming. Excellent! So we have the means of, well, changing the crops into fuel. And we can now build farming plots. We should really be doing this when it's raining, but that's a decision or a choice that we don't have, so. I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to go and grab some more metal. So the metal ones and the wooden plank ones mean that it can hold an awful lot of water. We might even need more water stills in order to fuel farm plots. But that's something for another day. We can die another day. No, that's not what we need to do. We also need the potatoes, and that's going to be on the raft itself. Okay. It's a little bit of back and forth. The trouble is, when you're starting out, which is essentially what we're doing, starting out over again, we have all of this work that we need to do initially to get everything online. Not here. Not here. The potatoes are going to be... Let's grab. So these are spoiled potatoes, spoiled kura, and spoiled kwawa. Not a lot we can really do about that. What we can do is take the potato, hold E, plump. There we go. Can't get green thumb here. Right. So these take 6 or 8. No, I already had 1. We put 3 in it, so it's 8 water for each farming plot, which is fine. We're going to need another bit of metal though. Ew, there's another bit of metal. So once we have all our resources done, that'll be fine. We need 4 potatoes in order to make fuel. That's the downside to all of this. So while we're doing this, it genuinely helps if you actually have the tool in your hand. So while we are doing this, what we can do, because we'll need to wait 3 days for these to grow and then make fruit, is we can upgrade the raft itself. Not a problem. Not actually a problem. That wreck being completely biffed in terms of not being able to get anything. Right. Probably actually just need... There we go. These don't have any fuel in them. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will do this. We'll fuel these up. So these can be generating water. Yeah, you really can't get by with just 1 water still. You need 2 water stills. Always 2 water stills. Always 2 there are. A master and apprentice. That's exactly what you need. So fine, we'll do that. We'll even, as we swing him past, smack this down. Grab these, because this will give the yucca a chance to regrow over the next 3 days. Excellent. We can juice these up. 2, 3, 4. That'll be fine. Okay, cool. So, this has... What has this got in terms of parts? It has a full inventory. That's not fun. Okay. Okay, let's put a fibrous leaf pile down. Get the stuff out of my pants. There we go. And get rid of these. Okay, cool. So we've got a bunch of tools, which we don't need all of these. Probably don't need the hoe for the time being. We can put another potato plot down. Oh, we could actually do that. That would actually help quite a bit. If we can find more corrugated metal. Oh, well, that was short, but pointless. And then we can get the raft updated. Oh, yes, that'd be quite decent. So I'm not worried about losing these things as resources. Okay. It looks a mess, but we can change this afterwards. Not a problem. So we have 1 more potato, which I'm just going to put in, and then water it. And since our inventory is largely empty, we can also get bits for the raft motor, which is fine. Grab you. There we go. That can generate water still. So, raft motor. Can we even make it, is the question. Farming vehicles, there we go. And the hammer automatically comes out. So the motor, yes, we now have the level to craft it. So we need 1 duct tape, 1 motor, 1 filter part, 1 fuel part, and 1 battery. Alright. So, duct tape. I think there's a battery over there. Do I have a motor? Ooh, not entirely sure. Yep, got a motor, got a fuel part, got a filter part. What else was it? Fuel, filter. Is that everything? Yeah, except the battery. Alright, neat. We can do this. So we'll run back. And we'll go and grab ourselves the battery. And then we can upgrade the raft. But wait, there's more. How is there always more? Well... Oh, turns out the tide is out so far. This is basically just sitting on the floor now. We can actually just put a motor on the other end of the raft. So that's fun. So, quick craft. Oh, that's not a battery. I want the battery. There it is. So we should be able to craft the motor. And the motor goes on, but one way. I think, can we put it on the side? No, we're going to have a problem here. Yeah, so it's snapped into place, and it is in the correct place. But I think that's clipping into the ground. So, we'll raise the anchor, and we'll drag you out to see. Oh, I also didn't get the other potato plant. Oh, I'll do that momentarily. It'll be fine. So, raft. Oh, wow, we did sail it in quite a long way. Alright. No. This way. This way, if you will. Okay. Put that down. So now this is free floating. I should be able to build this and just kind of snap it into place. Yeah. Okay. Bonk. And the reason that works is because the end of the motor is no longer clipping into the island terrain. So if you have a problem clipping stuff onto your raft, 100%, the first thing you do is you put an anchor on it, and then you float it in the water just off your island, and then when it's floating in the water or just off your island, you can attach all the bits to it. Now, something caught the corner of my eye, and I don't know if it was a leaf or a shark. There shouldn't be a shark around here, Custom Island, but they can follow us in. So if we happen to go to another island and come back again, something can absolutely follow us in. So now we have the motor, but we don't have any fuel to go in it. Once we got the fuel, then we got all of our business. All of our business can be like motor business. SPF is really quite far down. It's still going down. Ah, beans. I thought we were standing in the shade, but unfortunately not. We are doing battle with the sun, and our farms aren't really 100% at the moment. Oh, a spiky sea urchin. A poisonous sea urchin. Why are there bubbles there? Bubbles usually denote a wreck, but there's definitely nothing there. Curious and more curious. Right, so we've got a block of SPF back. What's the time of day? It's only about 20 minutes, in-game minutes before the sun. What am I doing? The potatoes on the raft. Why did I think I needed to go back? I've got to go back. Let's get up here. Okay, so we'll grab the rest of the potatoes from here, jump into the water, run back. And no, you can't find fuel in the world. It doesn't exist unless you make it. So, blonk. Alright, cool. Was that it? Right, so we've added water, we've got water. Okay, fine. Fine. So, potatoes are online. I don't know if there's any more potatoes on the island, or if they've gone rotten by now. That is an empty potato plant. I don't know where they would be. But there is a bug in the game. As soon as you launch the game, as soon as you start playing, all the fruit in the world is basically on a timer. So it goes from being okay to being rotten to disappearing off the vine. And if you haven't boxed any, if you haven't put any in a container, by the time it starts disappearing off the vine, then all the fruit in the whole world will disappear. And that is a problem. So when you start a new game, you're basically in a rush to put as much stuff into a box as possible. I'm going to whip out the torch. Because what I need to do is find and see if there's any more potato plants. I'm sure there are. But trying to find them in a literal forest is kind of tricky. Just a little bit tricky. Just a little bit. I don't know if we picked the stuff off that plant, but it's definitely not got anything on it. Alright, okay. Where else would... If I were a potato, where would I be? Or more accurately, where did I put the potatoes when I made this island? I genuinely don't know. Yeah. Kura and Kwawa are all empty. I have a feeling that if we didn't pick it by now, it's gone. Just gone. So torches are really... So the peepee's still going to be around. The flowers will still be around, but the... Yeah, the fruits won't be. I'm just trying to remember where anything was. I think we're going to have to slow boat it, unfortunately. So we got 3 potatoes. So what we can do is put 2 in... 2 in and use the third. Come on, pick up. Use the third to start making a 4th plot. In which case, why don't we get the 4th plot ready? I can do that. We need more metal. Metal. Alright. Decent. So yeah, metal scrap is quite good for... I think I'm going to use the planks for building. Definitely planks for building. Is that why this area looks like it does? I'm going to go with yeah. That's fine. Are you a potato? No, you are not a potato. I don't know if there's any more potatoes in this world. No, I genuinely don't know. Okay, fine. So yeah, fibrous leaves. Just get the fibrous leaves when you see them. Just smack them and take them back to your wherever you're doing your base activities. Because they do regrow, so they will regrow. The giant crabs that we took out will absolutely be back. They will be back. Oh, believe me, they'll be back. More potato. I don't think that... I don't know. I don't know is the answer. I think we got it all. So these 3 potato plants may be the last potato plants in the entire Pacifica. That's a curious way to be. If you're thinking, I'm stuck on Mars, I need to grow potatoes out of poo. Well, it's, yeah, we're basically at that level, at that stage in our survival experience. Okay, there's nothing around here. No, I mean we can use the aloe, but we'd need to farm it in order to make sunscreen. Good, the sun is going down on another beautiful day. Food is actually getting a bit of a problem now. There is a tin of beans that we can harvest, but one of the things that we're going to need to do is wean our reliance on tins of beans, which in the PC version of the game is a life raft survival tin. So here it is a life raft ration tin, and it has a bunch of stuff on there. The food in this can will is that feed 2 or 3 men for 1 days. All right, and the sun's going down. Nom 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 nom. So food and water situation is now taken care of, but eventually we are going to need to wean ourselves off of that and start farming our own food, or at least harvesting our own food with spiky boys. So we can use the fish stick stabby boy in order to get ourselves some food. But for the time being, what we can do is we can save and we can sleep. I can also have a nice slurp of tea in between when it goes dark and to when it goes light again, because even though it's hot as balls here, oh, the sun is actually quite high. Oh, it's 7:01. Neat. Yeah, a nice cup of tea on a hot summer's day is actually, well, it's a hot autumn day. A nice cup of tea on a hot autumn day is actually quite nice to cool you down. And you might say, I live in a country that doesn't drink a lot of tea. Maybe coffee, maybe soda. How does drinking tea cool you down? And here's a top tip. You don't need to drink it when it's freshly made. You can leave it to cool a little. Ah, Yes. That is... Oh. I couldn't get all of the gaps. That's frustrating. So food and water situation isn't too bad. Have these grown any? There's little plant. So these will grow. We're just kind of waiting for them to do that now. Is there anything else that we can do? Yes, we can use our hoe. Hoe. There we go. And we can make another farm plot. And I'm going to put it... Where shall I put it? Shall I put it around the other side so it keeps it off the beach? There we go. There we go. There we go. The downside to putting anything so close to the ground is that if there happens to be grass anywhere, you do get the grass texture clipping through it. It's just one of those things you learn to live with. You can actually turn the highlight off. It's one of the options that you can do. I did a whole video not so long ago over all the graphics options in the game, well, on the PC version of the game. So what we can do, we got 1 of 22 fibrous leaves. We could... Ooh, could we make ourselves another water still? Water still? Probably. Not with the full pants. Okay, let's get some fish instead. So we can do a little light fishing to get some food online, and then maybe worry about water and petrol next time. We could also maybe come back a few days' time to where the potatoes are grown a little bit, just to save a few episodes of that sort of stuff. Where are the fish? What time of day is it? 8:21. So it'll be 9 o'clock before it gets fairly clear. Yeah. Got ourselves a discus. Oop. So left click and then left click again to grab it. You can right click and then left click, which throws the spear. You could even, because a fish stack, so that's nice. You could. It's kind of inefficient to farm fish, but we're doing it. So you can't get Nemo. So you actually can't turn Nemo into a burger. Burger Nemo is not a thing. So we might need to go to another island and just stab up a fish in order to not have the achievements just constantly appear at the side of the screen. Because one of the things the game doesn't do is if it gives you a notification, it doesn't time out the notification stack. And if you hit something or trying to build in a place where you can't build and you click the button 50 times, you'll get 50 notifications. And that's kind of annoying, even though you only needed it once. Neat. So we're on day 8. Yeah, so what I think I'm going to do is wait for the taties to grow, plant another taty in here, and then once this is done, maybe come back for the next episode and just kind of save a little bit of time. So we've got the farming plots online. Then we can make some fuel. Then we've upgraded the raft with a motor. It has a sail, but it's just so interminably slow. And then, yeah, just scooty out onto the other islands at a higher speed than we are used to. Nice, we have a plan. And yes. The house will probably be visible from this side of the island. If you were wondering how big we were building, we are going to build super big. We're going to build massive, absolutely ginormous. So don't worry about that. It will be a house that can be seen from space. Or Google Maps. Or Google Space Maps. That's fine. So I'm going to leave it here for the time being. If you like these videos, definitely leave a little like. Leave a subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you want notifications, dingle the bingle. If you don't want notifications, don't click the bell. And I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time.